Hello, my people of St.LUCIA, Diana Charles the Great. I would like to address the situation that I heard with the CDC building in St.LUCIA. Messier, you mean to tell me the CDC resident building that our people live in there for so long with their families? You mean to tell me they gave them 60 days to leave because the building is under demolition and then they have to find somewhere to go? Mr. Richard Frederick, Ministers of Affairs and Development, Ministers in St.LUCIA, Diana Charles the Great. And I want to talk about the mistakes that y'all are making in St.LUCIA, and it is a very foolish move of what y'all are doing to middle class people and also poor people in St.LUCIA. Let me make my point clear to tell y'all, ministers in St.LUCIA, y'all are using poor people and taking poor people and the middle class as your fool and your slaves again, over and over in the SLP. Not just SLP, UWP. Y'all are accomplished too. Because let me tell you something here. My goal and what I expect is to do what's right for my country, St.LUCIA. I don't have no business to do with crookedness, bobolis. I want every St.LUCIAN to listen to this video and take it to consideration, because I want my people, my middle class people, my poor people of St.LUCIA to take a stand and to let these ministers know enough is enough. Because at the end of the day, our ministers are living in luxurious homes, and they are also can travel for medical care. Also, they can go anywhere they want. They're getting paid a decent salary. They're also using the taxpayers' money, which taxpayers' money, middle class and poor people were the one who voted for them to be a leader. And we are not getting nothing back from our ministers. That disrespectful, and that is part of using poor people for their gain. Now, this video, I've already said, I want to also talk about Mr. Richard Frederick. You know what? I used to love you, Mr. Frederick. But you know what? At the end of the day, Mr. Richard Frederick, your brains is really too much that I can understand the fact that I thought that, and pretty much all the ministers in parliament, Zobobo, listen, shy. You're taking the middle class and the poor people as fools that they have to remain under y'all when y'all are living in luxury. But let me tell you something. My eyes are open and has always been open for all y'all black men that are you running St.LUCIA. How about all this top? And I know exactly what y'all doing. Trying to teach or train our people to be slaves under y'all and trying to come with a suit. Well, when you come with a suit, show people that you can deliver what you promise. Mr. Richard Frederick, because you are a straight kind of man. But at the end of the day, with all the ministers in SLP, Zobobo list, including you, Mr. Richard Frederick. Because let me tell you something here. I don't know if you are a lawyer or I don't know who you are, but I really thought you was going to put St.LUCIA together. I think you are the Minister of Housing, Mr. Richard Frederick. But usanom ki malprop Because you have luxury, Mr. Richard Frederick. And then how on earth you had the money and to build some, and for you to build a city, for you to build a structure, building structure for residents of St. Lucia, one in Castries Central, one in Viewfort or whatever. St. Lucia have a lot of land, where y'all can use the money for. CDC is being CDC is not good no more. Y'all took our residents and our children out of CDC, and y'all giving our resident and poor people $2,500 easy to go and find a place in 60 days? Where are they gonna go, Mr. Richard Frederick? Where they gonna stay? Our ministers, our black ministers. That's what I'm saying to y'all. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Most, y'all don't have to like me if y'all don't want it, but I find our black ministers in St. Lucia are the most foolish people I can ever trust to run St. Lucia. Because let me tell you something. Your brains is in your black ass. And I think it is time for y'all to use the head where y'all have a degree, where y'all should use it properly. And tomorrow, Zoki Brenzo, with the degree program, y'all using middle class people, poor people, and working with a suit, epi tuta babwazo, what's going on here? Sadifo, go on book cabrit. You're always there to show off. As your man, as a black man, you're showing off. Ekpangayiki there show off la. An vie kwava jozo sati, kalzo sati, an babwazo, ni la lode book cabrit, and that's all you'll have to show. Show the NHS who y'all are. All y'all doing is talk. I want action. I find a lot of black men in St. Lucia, all y'all talk about the ministers. If y'all doing something, tell us. Tell our middle class. They are the one who vote for you. Respect them. You don't think that I'll respect y'all. Let me say that y'all are bobolis. Don't expect respect from more. Moi, c'est real family. So, more. If other women and other people from that is backing me up, comment on that video and subscribe to my channel. My people who supported me on that, because I'm for my people. I'm from the middle class. I came from the middle class, and because of the fact that our ministers, the way they are treating St. Lucia, that's why I left St. Lucia. And a lot of us left St. Lucia because of the same ridiculous things that are happening in St. Lucia. Now, Mr. Richard Frederick, Mr. Kumoila, Mr. Speaker, Kila Sakoa, the list goes on. Let me tell you something. Let me say something here. St. Lucia, ministers, you're not getting paid. Middle class, poor people, y'all use to big up yourself today. You are living a comfortable life. Why not grant what you're promised to do, giving the middle class a proper life to live when they work very hard to be who they are today and to raise their children? Why are y'all stealing from them and then disrespecting them and not giving them a comfortable home? And also wages. St. Lucia don't even have a minimum wage. Why those of you ministers went to school and using poor people to big up them yourself today? And then our people are not seeing that. Why are they not voting y'all out? Because if I was in St. Lucia, Mateza Mezo exit to the left of the zero. I would vote y'all out. Qui sa wafé là? The same thing Alan Chasney was trying to do, you'll cut him off. The same thing, if you cut off Alan Chasney, Ibi take the role of making progress better than Alan Chasney, because I don't see anything going on better than Alan Chasney. Because our people, y'all don't know which side y'all on. So up, down, I'm grateful. Now, y'all keep saying white people are racial, racist. But Alan Chasney was doing much better than Mr. PJP. Because Mr. PJP vwe zo ay manje fig vet and make juice with it ek make fe glossy kwe. Mr. PJP, all due respect to all your ministers, but I'm telling y'all exactly with my vulgar language, mkadi zo malprop. Zo malprop, zo vicious, zo bobolis, and zo ka even kone madame zo ka pay teacher make manger l'argent. Just ST.LUCIA, that is the story. Say some sav about your black ministers. How malprop. And y'all white should know that all your ministers, tout nom zo ka chito lezo. Exo still ka westek yo toujou. Exo pa parler toujours. Some of you là on the spell or something, so help me gonjodi. But look, all I'm saying is do what you're supposed to do, but y'all cannot even do it now. So can you show off on the social media? Oh, I'm gonna do something today. Tomorrow is another problem. All the money was there. Richard Frederick, Richard Frederick got the money. He made what? Plywood structures, dog kennel for the poor people. He's living a luxury building, nice luxury, you get SUV, Benz, tout bagay. Richard Frederick and our ministers, car drive. They getting paid. They're bigging up themselves. Where are y'all, my middle class and poor people? Zoba mim sav ki manye, ki sa zoka manje, chicken back up ha mim affordly. And the ministers are eating proper food. When I am calling out for my middle class and my poor people, stop them in their tracks, like now. And I'm going to support y'all on today. Stop them in their tracks now. Stop them by voting them out, including Mr. Speaker, including the minister. Stop them now. To let them know you are not a slave under them no more in ST.LUCIA. ST.LUCIA deserves better than what it is today. Their promise is UWPSLP. Stop them in their track now, my ST.LUCIAN people. Without them, they will be living in a canal. They put y'all living in a canal, no money to supply for your children. Now, don't you see? ST.LUCIANs, it's time for y'all to start opening your eyes. Unless I had to speak up, because let me tell you something here. I don't know if it's foreign people that have to see y'all problems for y'all, no? But let me tell you something here. If I wasn't in foreign, moi pa de même sav si moi te sa afford un chop chicken back ek fig vet. Everything you gotta pay in ST.LUCIA. We have to pay in foreign, and I am struggling in foreign. But my foreign ministers are not bullshitting us. ST.LUCIAN ministers, I'm asking y'all today. Mr. Richard Frederick, I watched a video about you saying that the CDC building, y'all had to exit the residents, evict the residents because the building was falling. But Mr. Richard Frederick and the ministers of housing in ST.LUCIA, y'all know damn well that the CDC building was supposed to be renovated way back before y'all get the money, before y'all started the kennel plywood houses y'all started to build. Y'all started to use build little plywood house that is going to be cheaper and keep the money in your pocket. C'est ça zo faire. Zo kwe mwen sa mangous, même si mwen sa mangous, ma fin yon, no? Yeah. Y'all think y'all can fool poor people on the middle class? Mwen sa middle class, but y'all cannot fool me, yo. Ek tout boda noue zo wa. Ek tout an ba boa zo. Pe madame zo ki vle, nyan pou fek zo, ben madame zo pe zo. But let me tell you something. I will tell y'all exactly who y'all are in St. Lucia. Oh, Bob, all is top. Mr. Richard Frederick, let me tell you something. I used to support you very much. Now, you came on video and saying that the reason why y'all evicted CDC residents is because the building is very is not equipped for anyone to live there. But what I'm saying is, in the news, you did not explain what is the next step and provision for the people that was evicted, and y'all give them 2,500, 2,500 EC, and y'all telling them go and get a place to stay. Where they gonna stay, Mr. Richard Frederick? You did not state that in the news. You also say, you only stated that the building is not safe, but the people that voted for you, you did not say, okay, I have provided a place to stabilize the people with their children. So, Mr. Frederick, let me tell you something here. When y'all have to make a point and y'all have a problem, provide a solution for it and stabilize things, to stabilize the things that y'all are doing and to settle it. So, Baba, list up. Kote se muna kai weste epi $2,500 la. Easy. Where they gonna stay? Some of them don't even have work. Y'all have not a minimum wage. Y'all don't even have minimum wage in St. Lucia. Where they gonna have a place to pay a rent to go and move with their children? Mwen bwize an muna setli si pou vini wepon mwen. I want answers. Because let me tell you something, y'all black men out there in St. Lucia, that's why I will always talk about y'all. Zobobolis to the rock to the core. Zobobolis, Zovole, and your motive is to treat our children and our children that is going to grow up to be sex under y'all. And that is why I am going to stand right from the beginning to let y'all know. You see y'all black men out there? We black women are no longer slaves under y'all. And I'm gonna take a stand to let y'all know what time it is. If y'all know y'all love St. Lucia and y'all know what's going on and y'all know what's right for St. Lucia, stop looking out black. Stop looking at white people hate y'all, and y'all doing the most hatred in loving your own black people. Now comment on that video and let me tell you something. I expect my whole black people to subscribe to my channel, because at the end of the day, because I'm speaking truth, y'all not subscribing to my channel. But when something happens to y'all, y'all expect people to put a hand. Well, I'm expecting all of y'all to join with me and build a black people community where the thing I'm saying, it's wrong. And I gotta speak about it. And if y'all don't want me to speak about it, it is a racist. Say Zoki racist. So go to my channel and subscribe to my channel. If y'all don't subscribe to my channel, let me tell you something. I will big up myself anyway, because I know my own black people is the one y'all are. Some of our people are the one keeping y'all down, not white people keeping y'all down. That's my story.